word to give people a little bit of my three words that I love to say and that gives me inspiration. And it is called faith, hope, and love. And that's all I want to give to whoever wants to listen, whoever needs a listening ear, and a shoulder to cry on, or whatever topic you want to talk about. But it's a new year, and I want to begin the new year on a positive note and with the Lord and giving back for the Lord. I want to be a vessel for Him. So if I can help anybody out there and give them a positive word, just some inspiration, I'm here for you. So we have some guests today that I'm so excited who have really have rooted me on to do this. You know, my lovely sister, Joanne Woodson, and my love, and she's here, and she's going to say hello to everybody. She's here on the phone. She's calling from Louisiana. And say hello to everybody, Joanne.
Hello, everybody.
Happy to have you here.
I'm happy to see you.
Yeah, I'm happy to see you here, and you've given me inspiration to go. You always tell me my light shine, and you tell me how I, make other people, happy and put inspiration in those people. I meet them every day. I meet people every day that need a listening ear and comfort. And if I can be that vessel, that's what I choose to be for the Lord. So my sister Joanne gives me that extra, when I have a little doubt, she gives me that boost of love and that strength to go on and don't be scared. Just walk in faith and not by, just by sight. Walk with faith, because you can't lose when you got the Lord. And so I just want to say I'm happy to be here. Today's my first day. Today is the 2nd of February. And I'm really happy to know I'm starting today, and I'm going to be doing this pretty much every day, but I will be doing this live once a week because I am a working girl, so I have to go, help pay the bills. So, but anyway, I love people. I love to interact with people. I love to smile. I love to say hello. That's just who I am. And I get joy when I'm wonderful and nice and sweet to people, and when I made somebody's day happy. So my sister, I just love you for giving me the courage to do this. And I just want to give you the honors, and you just have the Spirit of the Lord all over you. You've taught me a lot about me, and showed me how to be submissive to people and to give back, to be a giver and not just a taker. You taught me that. And I'll never forget the day. I'm just going to say this little story about my sister. One day she had a beautiful diamond bracelet on, and I told her how beautiful it was. And don't you know, she took it off her wrist and gave it to me, and I still have it to this day. And it's not about the material things. It was how she gave it to me. She didn't think about it. It's not about the material things, because, if our health and strength, if we don't have these things, you can't enjoy all the monies and all those things. Because if you don't have your health, that is your riches. If you don't know, your health and your strength is your riches. And that's what's going to get you up in the morning. I'm truly blessed. I know He woke you guys up this morning. He has surely woke me up this morning in my right mind. And I don't take it for granted. And, my lovely husband is here. I want to introduce him because I'm going on and on. I'm really excited about the day. But I want to introduce my wonderful husband, James Vernon Cheeks. And that's my honey. And he is definitely equally yoked with me. And I love him. He's my rock, him and the Lord. I tell you, when I'm down, he lifts me up. And when he's down, I lift him up. And we're here for each other. I love him so. We're not perfect. We argue like everybody else. We have our disagreements like everybody else. But with the Lord, me and him, we get through it. We get it through it. So I just want to say I'm happy today about this. I've been excited all night. Believe it or not, I have not had any sleep. I've been up 24 hours because I'm so excited about it. It's something I've been wanting to do. I just haven't had the courage. My sister gave me the courage, and I prayed about it, and God said, this is time for you to take the next step to help others. So I'm here to do that. So what is our topic today, and what would
Well, I
you talk
think
about?
people want to understand more who you are,
Yes.
and they want us to understand more about you.
Yes.
So I'm maybe ask you a few questions about just that'll help people understand who you are.
Right.
So, are you a mom?
I'm a mother of 3.
Okay, and they are how old?
And ages, my youngest, she's 24. Amber's my second oldest, and she's 31. And she's the mother of my 3 little grandbabies. And they're little girls. And then my son, Austin, he's 33. And in a couple of days, February 11th, he will make 34. He's my oldest. He's my only boy. And then the other 2, Amber and Age, is my girls, and I just love them all. They're like my best friends, and I love my kids. They're good kids. They're good kids. But I'm a strict mother. I don't play. So that's why they're good kids. By me, with the faith, and the Lord kept them on the straight and narrow. So I'm really happy and blessed to have good kids. And
So faith, hope, and love. Those are wonderful topics to start your discussion.
Yes.
And I know just from being with you, we were married in 2002.
Yes.
So I've had a wonderful position to observe how you have been inspiration to friends and family,
yes.
and how they look to you as a rock, so I just think that you're just making yourself available to a bigger audience.
Yes. Yes.
And so people love you love to be there for your friends.
Yes.
And you're a source of both love and faith and inspiration in the Lord.
Thank
and
you.
and encouragement, and you've been an encouragement to me.
Thank you.
You
And
know.
that's what I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
And you've surely been encouragement to me. Yes.
So I'm very proud of you.
Thank
and
you.
I'm very happy that you're taking this step on faith.
Yes.
I mean, you're walking in faith. You've taught me how to walk with faith,
Oh, yes.
and I think that it's a blessing both to us
Yes.
and to everybody that's out there.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
thank you. Yes. Well, Joanne.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I can say that Robin has been a good sister, an encourager, and a faithful steward. She's been great. She makes everything happen. Whatever she say, it happens through her faith of God. So thank you, Robin, for being a great sister. I really appreciate your love and your sincerity, and God bless you as you start your Robbie's word. In
Yes.
Jesus' name, I pray that all things work together for good, that who that love the Lord.
Amen. Amen. Now, I want to really get things started. And thank you guys for all the wonderful compliments but really, if it wasn't for the Lord, it would not be possible. He makes it possible, And I'm not perfect, people. I want y'all to know I'm not perfect. I'm not here to try to pretend to be anything I'm not. I have problems just like you, but guess what? We can walk through them together. We can hold each other up together, and make it through, between the strength of ourselves and the strength that Lord gives us, we can make it through together. And this is what the world needs more of, people helping each other. I say this quite a bit, and I'll say it to my audience today. A smile is for free. A hello is for free. Just a kind word to somebody, will make their day. And that's my goal, is to make somebody's day, every day, a good day. And so, and if I can do that through walking with the Lord, that's my mission to do. And we know I'm going to open up this, segment and letting everybody know we want to talk about a lot of stuff. We're going to talk about stuff we all need to talk about. Different things to talk about, different words, different topics. And so, but today I just want to really just introduce myself and let you guys know who I am. I'm just a lady who loves the Lord.
Amen.
And I just want to share him with y'all. So I love everybody. And
Where do you live, Robin?
I live in Georgia, and I live in Swanee.
And where are you from? Where were you raised?
I'm raised in California, and I am a true California girl. So I'll always be a California girl, but I do love Georgia. It was me and my husband's, me and your dream to come and see, and we both kind of had a chance to retire. That's a blessing. And
so you a small town girl, or you a big city girl?
I'm not a real big town girl, but suburbs.
Okay.
So from a family of 9, it's 5 girls, 4 boys. I am the youngest of 9. And I love every last one of my brothers and sisters. They're not all alive. I have a sister that's deceased named Stephanie Hart. I miss her so. And she left us at 43. And then I had my brother, Felix, he left me at 55. And it's been a while. And, it's 7 of us left, and we just got to hold each other up, because we all going to go. It's just, if you got your faith right, you got your walk right, you got the love right for the Lord and doing the right thing when it's your time, you don't have to worry, because you'll be ready. God, take me today. I know where I'm going without a doubt. I'm going to heaven. And so, I'm ready whenever he says. So that's
so how do you come by such faith and strength?
My dad, he was a minister and preacher in church. He's a wonderful dad. I had the best dad in the world. His name is Joe Woodson.
Yes.
Couldn't have asked for a better dad. He set the path. He set the road to the path of the Lord. He put it in our lives.
Yes,
I mean, as little kids, we were in church. From adults. And then my brother Felix, he became a minister, had his own church, several churches, and just wonderful,
Auntie Kate, Catherine?
And then my Aunt Catherine, she had a church, and she ministered first. Black male minister in Los Angeles, and she was a trailblazer, and she was awesome. And so I've been around preachers my whole life. I've been around church my whole life. In church, anybody who really knows me, I have every song you can think of for the Lord, because that's what I love. I love the word, but I love my music.
So let me ask you, Robin. So there's many people out there that the term church becomes a stumbling block. Mm-hmm. So maybe just say a couple of words about the difference between church and a relationship with the Lord.
Well, there's a lot of people who know about the Lord, but they don't have a personal relationship with the Lord. That's the difference of knowing of the Lord and having a personal relationship with the Lord. And that's what defines the faith. You got to walk with him. You have to truly believe in his word. You have to truly walk with his word. If you got a problem and you go Sunday morning and you go to that prayer and, and God say, leave it there, let me handle it. Leave it with me and I'll take care of it. You have to truly believe that. Because if you go to the altar, you're just wasting your time if you're taking it all back with you. You have to really trust in him and know that he will fix it. Now, he may not fix it when you think he needs to fix it, but he will truly fix it on his time, because his time is the right time.
Okay.
Amen.
So I think that's a wonderful introduction. And I think that by posting this little message,
Yeah.
I think you're already blessing somebody. Somebody out there needs to hear, and just by hearing your personal story,
Yes.
your personal story, I think people will find things that they can relate to,
Yes.
and I think that there will be people out there that will want to hear more.
Yes. Well,
So,
I have a whole lot more to talk about. So, if you have something on your mind, my Instagram, join it. Follow me. Because it's nothing but positiveness, nothing negative. Leave the past behind you. Walk forward in life for betterness. Anybody in your life that's negative, walk away. Because you don't need the mess in your life. Keep walking. Just keep walking to the good. There's so many good people out there that will love you for who you are, love you for all the faults you may think you have. But one thing you have to do, you have to love yourself in order to love anybody else.
And forgive everybody.
And
else.
forgive everybody else.
Even if they're bringing negativity.
Even if they're bringing negativity.
They're just letting you know
just let them know that
they're asking for forgiveness.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm not perfect. I've done some things in my life I'm not proud of. I was much younger though, but I'm a grown woman now. I know better. I know right from wrong. So I have improved my life. I'm not trying to be anything I'm not. I'm not a scholar. I haven't got all the degrees, but I have the love of Jesus. And I've walked with him my whole life. And if I don't know anything, I know him. I know how good he is. I know how faithful he is. And I know he'll be there when everybody else won't. He will not leave you. That I do know. Yes. Well, Joanne, so talk to me, girl. She's still here with us. I'm so happy to have her. Yeah, I'm proud of you too. I'm proud of you.
I hope that your word, Robin word, can help somebody out there that's down and out, and you can be a blessing to them.
Yes, yes. Amen. Amen.
Well, and even if they're not down and out, just they may want to just share the joy of somebody else that loves the Lord.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
Sometimes it's just beautiful to know that somebody else out there is living with faith.
Yes. Walking
And
with faith.
That's right. And that you're not there out there by yourself.
Right.
No, you're not.
Amen.
It's so wonderful that we have technology now, and that people that are like-minded have a way to find each other.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
I'm proud of you, Robin.
Yes, well, I'm proud of you too, Joanne. You walked out, you left California on faith, girl. You got your own little place. I'm so happy for you. And then your daughter came out and blessed you both with a brand new home. How blessed can you be?
Amen.
That's nothing but faith, nothing but the Lord. He gave her courage to get up and buy her own home. How many people can do that, and she made sure that her mother is there and have her room and with love, and got the little doggy there, and her and Jessica's her daughter. They bought the home and they're happy. And this is what I'm all here for. Just be happy. And if I can get you to get happy, I'm going to help you get happy.
Amen. You make me happy.
Yeah, thank you.
So Robin, where do you worship?
I worship at Poplar Hill Baptist Church.
And where is that? Buford?
In Buford,
Georgia.
yes. Yes. And I love my church.
And who's your pastor?
Pastor Head.
But Pastor Avery Head.
Pastor Avery Head. Yes, sir. Yes, he's awesome. He's got anointing all over him.
I've been there.
I love him. I love my church. The people there are anointed. And I'm not just saying that. It's real. Because, honey, when I came from California, I went and visited at least 50 churches. And let me tell you, when I stepped in Poplar Hill, it was my home.
You know when you're home.
You know it. You know it. No one has to tell you. I didn't join the same day, though. I took a couple of days because I wanted to hear my pastor preach. But the Spirit was surely there. And the deacons, oh Lord, if you've never been, you need to come. Because I'm telling you, you talking about some worship. Oh, it gets better and better every Sunday. It's just like I just can't wait. And now I'm working, so my hours, only can go every other Sunday. But I tell you, when I'm there, I get the spirit of it all. It's just so awesome. And it's
Big church or little church?
It's not a big congregation, but it's not a mega church.
It ain't about the size.
But it's not about the size, it's about the love and the faith.
Yes.
And so I love my church home. I love it. And I'm just so happy that God led me there. I prayed about it. He led me to my home. I love it. And
had to go cross country.
Had to go to cross country. That's right, honey. That's right. Just to get it. But I found it. I knew that it was here. I knew it was there because I know the Lord that I serve. He's in me. And I know he's not just in me. He's in others. And I found it. I found it. And I'm telling you, Poplar Hill is the place, y'all. If you want some real service, and I'm not just saying that. This is real, And I wouldn't even be there if it wasn't.
I mean, they have beautiful churches in Los Angeles as well.
Yeah.
We've lived in the city, but we moved out of LA County. We started in Carson together.
Yes.
When we first were married, we lived in Carson, California.
Yeah.
And so we moved a little farther out, moved out to the suburbs.
Yes.
And there are beautiful churches all over the country.
Yes, they are. They are. And I'm not here to judge anyone's church. I just know when it's home for me.
Well, we asked the Lord to shepherd us in our travel from California to Georgia.
Yes.
And so that's what we were looking for, and that's what we found.
Yes.
And so we were so happy to find Poplar Hill and have a place to worship, and we found like-minded Christians.
Yes.
And so we were overjoyed.
Overjoyed. And some of the ladies in the church are just so awesome and wonderful. One really special friend of mine, her name is Idana Hughes. And,
I think that's a shout out.
And she's awesome. She's really a sweet lady, and she is one of the reverends in the church, and powerful, very powerful, she's just awesome. And like I said, I mean, just the whole church, just the people.
They love you, Robin.
And I love them too. And I love my church home. Like I said, I couldn't have found.
Well, they have a beautiful music ministry.
Oh, the music ministry,
praise
and worship is beautiful. The choir, I was in it, but I got a job, y'all, so I had to get out. But that's okay, I love my music. And boy, I tell you, when I get to church and they doing that the devotion, it just does something to me.
I want to share a story about what this lady, Robin, the faith that she has demonstrated since she's come into my life. I was living in Carson. And it came time for us to leave Carson. Carson was going through some changes, and it was time for us to keep going on our journey. So we put our house up for sale. And, Robin said, well, why don't you just let me find a buyer for the house? And we had not even listed the house yet, but we had the discussion. And I said, well, Robin, I'm gonna let you have your shot, So I'm gonna let you know within two weeks.
Yes.
Within 2 weeks, Robin found a buyer for our house, and she had that house sold for twice what I paid for that house. and it was just faith.
It's just faith. And that's how God has been with me.
And not only was it a blessing for us,
Yes.
but that we found a family. It was a
blessing
minister
for
and
him.
his family
Yes.
that were looking for a home in the area. And so it was not just a blessing for us; it was a blessing for them.
Absolutely.
And they were willing to pay more, but
Yeah.
we settled on a price that was a blessing for them and for us.
Yeah.
And we thank God.
Thank
So,
God, yes, God is
Thank God.
good. God is
Thank God.
good, you know. But it's all in how you live in your life. You know, I seen a
Yes.
friend of mine. I went to school, elementary all the way up to high school, and saw her, and she said, "Well, my pastor is looking for a home." And I said, "Well, have him call me today." And we wrote it up the next day. So God is good. But
Yes, he is.
this story, I can tell you hundreds, because I have stories like this all the time. God blesses me. When you do the right thing, you'll find out how much God will bless you.
Yes, he
You
will.
know, but I have so much to talk about, but I'm going to give it all to y'all one day. But anyway, it's been wonderful. It's been a blessing, honey. Thank you for joining me on my journey in life, but also my journey today.
well,
And
it's a
you
privilege and
always-
an honor for me as your husband, as a friend in
Yes.
this journey of life,
Yes.
to be with you on this first broadcast
Thank you.
of Robin's Word.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
friend.
Thank
For
you. But
letting
I
me
want,
know.
yes, I want to thank my wonderful sister Joanne for joining me today. She's just awesome, y'all. But now I'm gonna sign out. We love everybody, but I'm gonna let her lead us in prayer on the way out, because this is a praying woman, and I tell you, I couldn't do it better than her. So I'm gonna give her the opportunity to say this wonderful prayer before we sign out. Okay,
Father
Miss.
God, we just come to you thanking you for all the good you've done for us. We thank you for living inside of us. We thank you for recognizing who we are and we knowing who you are, Lord. We thank you for Robin. She has a word to encourage others, Father God. Her testimony is her story. I've been to Atlanta, Georgia, and I've seen her church. I've seen her new home. And I've seen how she operates with you, Lord. So, dear Lord, I ask you, Father God, to keep leading her and give her all the people that want to hear her voice, Father God. I pray for everybody that's listening to her. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, sister. You always do it right. And I tell you, you give me the strength that I don't have, and I know I uplift you when you are down, and I uplift you, you uplift me, and I just love you so. And my other sister, Ruthie, I didn't tell her about the show because I was so excited about it, I forgot to tell her, but we're going to have her on also. She's going to be one of our next guests, and she's an awesome girl too, and we just love her so. And Ruthie, I didn't leave you out, honey. And my sister Mary Kay, and I love my brothers Stevie, Michael, and Gordon. But I'm gonna say it in the right. It's Michael. Well, it's Felix, but he's gone. And then it's Michael. Then it's Gordon, and then it's Stevie. But I love my brothers. I love them. I miss everybody. I miss them because I'm in Atlanta. But they all have come to see me. But Michael have not. But I know you on your way. But anyway, I love you anyway, brother. And you know, I'm the youngest of 9. They gonna come check on me. You know, if they don't do nothing, they gonna come check on me. But we try to talk to each other at least once a month or twice a month. But I try to get to them. They're busy. I'm busy. But we try to talk once a week. But my sister Joanne and I and my sister Ruthie, we try to talk at least once a day or twice a day. With Joanne, I talk to her about 5 times a day. And sometimes I wake her up. But anyway, I love her so. Jessica, if you out there listening, I love you, sweetie. Thank you for blessing my sister, your mother, who I love so much, with a beautiful home.
Shout out to the nieces and
And
nephews.
shout out to all my nieces and nephews and all my little grandbabies, Riley, Ayani, and Callie. Riley is 7 on the 26th. She'll be 8. That's my first baby. Ayani's my second baby. She's 5. And Callie is my 2-year-old with the one dimple. And I just, oh, they are my smile, my happiness, my joy, my everything. And I tell you, they were here for Christmas, and they had to go home on the 5th, but I had to go back on the 5th, so it worked itself out. God is good to me, because they didn't come until the 18th, and I was off by the 14th. So God made it happen.
Yes, he did.
And he gave me the money to get them here. So, you you can't tell me God is not good.
Yes,
And hopefully they'll be back for the summer. So, I'm do what I can, and what I can't, I let the Lord do the rest. But anyway, I love everybody. Thanks for listening to me. Thank you, Joanne Woodson, my guest. Thank you, James T, my guest. I love you all, and have a wonderful and blessed day. All right, I'm signing out. Just remember, if you need a word, call Robin. Robin's Word. Love you. Bye-bye.
Love you too.
Bye-bye.